Super Pat World, it is time for a little Squid1003. One of the best level creators in the game. And that is no exaggeration, people. That is not an exaggeration. I'm very thankful that Squid1003 took the time to dream up these levels, create them, bring them into existence, and now we all get to benefit from their amazing work. So big shout out Squid1003, one of the absolute best in the business. Pumped to get back to it. This is another situation where the beast is one of the only clears on the level. So we'll see how peaceful this forest really is. We will see how peaceful this forest really is. Hey, shut me down there. Whatever that means. I don't know why that would happen, but whatever. Whatever, I can't worry about it too much. I'm already a worrier by nature. What's going on, Cameron? Just like my mom. My mom definitely handed that down to me. And I can remember as a kid being like, man, this lady's worried about everything. And now I'm like, oh, now I understand. Now I see it from a different angle, so to speak. Life can be messy, people. It can be a big mess. Sometimes it can be great, but other times it can get pretty messy. And oftentimes there are some very legitimate things to worry about. But ultimately, what good does worry do? Not too much. Does not accomplish much. Ooh, that was a weird sound. What's up, Jim? I don't know if you heard that on your end, but I had a little glitch delay sound. Hopefully that stays away. There's something to worry about. All right. We're just about all set up here, ready to start the stream for real. Hit that like button for me. Let's get it going. Hey, nice. On my, it says join us and follow Squid1003. How did that happen? Did it do it just from my voice saying that? I don't know how. You okay, Double Star Bob did that. I was like, oh my gosh. How did it do that? Big shout out, Double Star Bob 35. What's up, Rook? Nice to see you. Hello, John. What's going on, Jim? I'm feeling good that it's Friday. I am definitely feeling good that it is Friday. And that's what I'm trying to focus on. Okay. I think we're just about ready. Hit that like button for me. Let's start it up here. Let's start it up. We're starting with Peaceful Forest. Time to enjoy a leisurely stroll through the forest. Let's go ahead and stroll. We don't want to troll, but we do want to stroll. Let's see how peaceful it is. Oh, buddy. Peaceful in a rush. Oh, boy. Little precision here. We've made the decision to play a little. Oh, okay. What's up, Dave? What's up, Piranha? Nice to meet you. Interesting. I need. Okay. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Everything's a controlled jump. Okay, understood. This is not a full jump situation. Ooh, we got it. Oh, my... Oh, no. Okay. I was about to ask if I'm going in that pipe, and I got my answer. I did get my answer. Oh, too late. What's up, Frank? Nice to see you. Shout out to the lurkers as well. Appreciate you lurking. Oh, gosh. Appreciate the lurk. I've shared many times that if I'm watching a stream, more often than not, I lurk. So I fully respect the lurkers. Ooh, we made it. We didn't. Like to complete. Thank you for the likes, Double Star. And you know what? That reminds me. Let me actually play the like song for once. Thank you to anyone who ever likes the stream. I appreciate you. Someone likes the stream. Quite a lot of these levels above the skill level are fun to play. There you go, Dave. I think that's probably some of the highest praise you can give a level. Ain't no party like a Patty Boy party because the Patty Boy party don't stop. Wow, there you go, Robbie. I like the energy. I do like the energy. Big shout out to Robbie. I know you're not supposed to have favorite students, but one of my favorite students is definitely Robbie. I wonder how he's doing sometimes. Ah, too late. You gotta be brave there. There we go. There we don't go. Rushed it. Oh, I'm alive. All right. New stuff. Oh, my good gracious. Okay. We're making progress. Jess, what's going on? And I want to thank you so much for the Cash App for the affiliate anniversary yesterday. Thank you for the hot and the share and for all you do to care. I was trying to make it rhyme. See, I got too brave. It's a fine line between bravery and stupidity. Oh my goodness, I don't know how I didn't hit the hidden block, but it still was too late. I think maybe I should hang out more towards the top. Like that. There we go. That helps. Woo! Nice. Hey, we did it! Nice. That one didn't take long at all. I'd say past couple streams, they've been taking me 30 minutes or more. World record even. All right, nice. Very nice. You can't get better by playing all the easy stuff. There you go. It's true, Dave. Having a hard time missing some students. Going from pre-K aide to K1 teacher. I had some kids for 5 straight years. It's the first year with Ultimate Strange. Wow, that is a tough one, Erica. That is a tricky thing. Big shout out to Erica. Hey, this Squid1003. Thanks, Frank, Squid, Fernando. Good morning, Em. And thank you, Jess, for the Happy Friday super chat. Thank you for that support. You are amazing. Thanks for the support.
Woo! Thanks for the support.
All right. Oh, my goodness. A 12-minute. This is where it gets scary. A 12-minute world record from the Beast. It's frightening. And he's the only clear. But it has less than 500 attempts. This one's from 2019. 2019. Thanks, Robbie. We might be in for it with this one. Notorious Note Blocks. Okay, looks like we need a key. Hey, there's one of our Notorious Note Blocks.
Oh, no.
Nope, that wasn't right. Double Star believes. I see. I'm supposed to do follow the coins, Pat. There's not a coin on the first Goomba. You're supposed to skip the first one. Do I? Yeah, I need to pick that up.
Oh no!
Oh, buddy. Woo, buddy. We got a wild one here. We've got a wild one. M and double star believe.
Oh no!
Okay, so it's kind of like a 3/4 jump. I gotta anticipate like that. Oh!
Oh no!
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. I'm just trying to wrap my brain around this.
Oh no!
I think I have to get there sooner. Because the on-off is blocking me.
Oh no!
See what I mean? I have to make this toss before this turns blue in order for it to make it through. So I got to get there way faster. Head to a local Bigfoot festival tomorrow morning. What's that all about? That sounds interesting. Are we talking about Bigfoot, the mythical creature? Or is it a band? It would make more sense if it was a band. Oof. Yeah, that makes it go a little faster.
Oh no!
What's up, Charles? I think what I need to do... Oh, gosh, it's not that. Hello, Simon. I think what I need to do is throw the shell first and then do a spin jump. But see, that's still... I'm still way too late. So this... I'm doing something wrong. That time I made it through. Oh! Okay. We jump, throw, and then I slide down the wall. And then this is the indicator I was missing. I just saw it for the first time. Okay. So but my instinct was right. I'm not supposed to do a Z jump and then throw it. I throw it as quickly as humanly possible, then use the wall to stall, and then I Z jump off of the falling spiny, and that'll give me just enough height to make it up here after the fire is gone. There we go. The Yeti, if you will. You live in the mountains here in North Carolina. They have all kinds of sightings. So it's a festival for the mythical creature. So do bands play? Are there actual activities? I got to imagine you're looking for them. Throw the wall, then wall jump off the left wall. There we go. Confirmed. Big shout Squid. Now I got it. And you even indicated it. I just wasn't seeing it. But now we know. Now we have the technology. I don't think... Well, if I am intentional about it, we can do that. Oh! Oh. Music, food, trucks, speakers, all types of stuff. Wow! So it basically sounds like using it as an excuse to have a big festival party. Pretty cool. We'll have fun. Be safe, have fun. Let us know how it goes. Let me know if you see them. I got to imagine there's people that dress up like them there, right?
Oh no!
Maybe I want to wall jump twice. I hear you, Squid. What's up, Christy? too much height. Lurk away. Enjoy breakfast, Em. Yeah, I think maybe it's 2 wall jumps. You're still at work. All right, later, Kyle, today. Got people dressing up like Bigfoot. Definitely sounds like... I'm going to have to YouTube it later.
Oh no!
Maybe it's just going too slow. You watch Kiki's Delivery Service for the first time! Oh, it's your second favorite Ghibli movie? Yeah, that's definitely in my top 5. Kiki's Delivery Service is awesome. There we go. There we don't go. Okay, I just gotta go faster. What's up, Tiff? School is Monday. Watching more lives. Okay, awesome, Tiff. Glad to hear it. It'd be nice to have you back. What? I think I stay put? Unless that's a triple jump? Did you see where the founding guitar player for Mastodon passed? I didn't. Sorry to hear that. We're making progress, Erica. Oh, gosh. Followed by whatever that was. There we go.
Oh no!
Is that a triple jump? I'm horrified if it is. Because I am afraid. No, I think I'm just supposed to wait. I'm going to stay put. Because that's what I thought you had to do, and it wasn't even close. Oh, I don't want to bonk. Oh, and I was too late anyway. Remember propeller in this level? Maybe wait for it to show up? Yeah, I got to wait on that block. I'm sure of that now. Almost got the. What's up, that boy? Project. Thanks for the heart. Great producer. You know what it is? It's that twirl. I can't do that twirl. That's what ruins it. This is a no twirl zone. Well, I mean, there are twirls involved. See, you got plenty of time if you do it like that. Hey. I can't stall that long. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay. There it is, Squid. It's the weekend. First week after the holiday's done. Wow, how's the first week back to business? Oh, that is tough. I made it look easy on that first attempt, but I was shocked that I made it when I did. That is actually very precise. Almost saved it. I got a long weekend next weekend, so I'm happy about that. I want to get it as soon as possible. I also think I'm messing with the timing somehow. Because the note block is still involved. I think I
Oh no!
It's the timing of that. Same here. There you go, Frank. Got one next weekend. What's up, Con? What's up, Misha? How you feeling? See, if I go quickly like this, I think it might make it more difficult. Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
Huh. Well, that was progress. It's like a note block escort, exactly. Always start the school year with 3 short weeks to ease into the year. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, that didn't go too good on that boy. Like, if I do 3 cycles, like, oh gosh, figures I missed the whole gap. Right here. See, now I think, yeah, see how much I'm right. Did you see how much different the timing was there? Okay. I'm better off waiting 3 cycles before going up. That's the point. Noah has different days off in high school. Almost forgot to wake him up today. Don't do that. Come on now. What's up, Susie? 7 to 8 weeks are left. All right. You're on track. Got squished by the note block. I'm that boy. Misha, I'm glad it's Friday. We were just saying we got a long weekend next weekend. So we'll focus on the positive. Now I want to go. See how much less of a threat the thing was? Oh, I thought maybe it was that, and then I'm supposed to... I don't...
Oh no!
Last time you worked on a major holiday, you didn't get your full day of pay. You're not working Labor Day or the weekend prior. There you go, Frank. Force damage, right. What I'm trying to figure out, to be clear, I'm assuming I need to keep the power up, so I think there's a way through without taking damage. And I'm trying to understand the role of the note block in those jumps in relation to the blue platform. Because that's the order of operations. I think it's probably 3 jumps from the first note block. But it has to be timed in such a way, and I have the flutter. But the distance for that final jump... Thanks for the follow, Barack. I got there too early. See, now I'm going too fast. What's up, John? You found the vertical on YouTube. It's a hidden gem. Ugh. See, so here's jump 1. But
Oh no!
how do I... So here, to be clear, it'll be easier to explain. Right here, there's a 2-block gap for me to get through. I can't wall jump off the right side. It made that not an option. So I'm imagining the note block is somehow involved. There must be a time where if you jump, do a min jump? That's part of what I'm having trouble picturing. Is it seems like it's a lot of height to get. So I'm not sure. I am not sure. But that's what I'm trying to figure out. There we go. So if I do like this, no. Propeller into saw. We're getting the answer. Propeller into saw. Damage will take the propeller momentum so you don't soft lock yourself. Okay, so that's our first damage point, is that top saw to get us through. Okay, thank you, Squid. Spin off the falling platform, the small gap below the saw. Yeah, well, now we know the missing piece, Jordan, is I got to take damage on the saw directly above me there. There we go, Con. What's up, Nat? Nat is where it's at. You have to clear the gap without getting trapped. Exactly. But like Squid just said, if we take damage there, it'll automatically cancel our momentum, so we should be good. You're at a physiotherapist, and you're going to be your turn. Hope your stream won't be over when you finish. Okay, well, good luck at the physiotherapist. I don't think I've been to one of those yet. Shout out to you, Simon. Is there a block in the spike zone? No. But we're going to take damage there. We're going to take damage there. Let me show you. Thank you, Squid, for the help. What's up, Chauvin? Shout out to the lurkers. Hit that like button for me, somebody. Oh, that's what you're supposed to do. If you don't twirl at all, if you just do full jumps there. In other words, I was making it harder than it needed to be. I was making it harder than it needed to be. Okay. Oh. Like that. There we go. All right. Yes. There we go, chat. And now we get to do a little bit of this. Oh, yeah. Nice. We did it. There we go, Spacer. Thanks again, Squid. Up.
Oh, no.
There's progress, Misha, Jordan, Poopfish, Alex, Nat, and George. Okay, so what am I doing wrong here? Maybe I'm supposed to... I think the arrow's telling me to hit the note block from underneath. I think I was misinterpreting that. Yeah. That's it. But it looks like we have to really start as soon as we enter this door. Like, I'm already holding left. Okay, I wanted to see if a runoff worked. It does not. You do have to jump. And you don't want to go that early, and that's why. So you don't go literally as soon as possible, but pretty much. There it is. That's the order of operations. Almost. Now I just have to not accidentally restart the level because I'll lose the checkpoint. Oh, almost. And I have a hunch I'm going to have to jump as soon as Mario's feet touch that blue platform. I gotta hang left. What's up, Midnight? I'm being drawn to the right because I need that momentum. which requires holding right. There we go. Oh my good gracious. Okay, progress. Progress. I wonder if I put in a twirl there, because the wiggler kind of stalls in the air at the height of their jump. I'm too early again. Thanks, Em. We got the checkpoint. Yeah, I'm going to add a twirl in. What's going on, J-Man? Travel free, straighten out, hopefully after resolution. All right, good luck to you, J-Man. Yeah.
Oh no!
Small jump. Maybe small jump twirl. Oh, that's definitely helpful. That's a good twirl. That's the twirl you want to see. Right there. What's your number one favorite, Totoro? Look how delayed my brain is sometimes. Double Star Mom shared that her second favorite is Kiki's Delivery Service, which she just watched for the first time. What's your number one? My number one is Going and Spirited Away. Oh no, Jordan's so annoyed I had to go to the hospital yesterday to get some shots and picked up sore throat and a cough as well. I do always dread having to go to the doctor in the context of you're guaranteed to be around a bunch of sick people one way or another. So it's definitely the time to be the most diligent, but that is really annoying. Sorry about that, Jordan.
Oh no!
It's funny, too, that it feels like when people are sick, that's when... Well, it makes sense since they're literally sick and tired. A little less... Ooh, we did it. No. A little less... Here's what I'm getting at. People generally, like, they sneeze, they cough. I feel like they're pretty good about coughing into their arm or, you know, being courteous. But when someone's really sick, I feel like that's the time when you catch them the most not covering their mouth or just sneezing right in the air. It's like, come on, buddy. Come on now. We don't all need to be sick. But, again, I can appreciate that you're already sick and tired, so a little less brain power to use for the sake of others. And then there's some people who are just completely not self-aware. Just absolutely no sense of how the things they're doing affect other people. And you know what's an ultimate? Okay, listen, if you're anywhere near the 40s and 50s club, don't be this person. Don't be the one person who's using your cell phone in a quiet space with the volume on. The volume on your cell phone should never, ever be up unless you are completely alone. You should never, in a public place, have your phone, like, scrolling through something with the volume up. That is, like, an absolute no-no. And you know what's a really weird place to do it? In the bathroom. Sometimes I hear people in the bathroom, like if I'm in the stall, and I'm hearing their videos as they're scrolling through it. It's so awkward. It's like, the thing I got to chalk it up to is I think it's just old people not being self-aware, not necessarily like, or maybe not old, but I think they are old in this case. But that is a weird one. Scrolling through your phone with the volume up in the bathroom stall, public bathroom stall, that's a no-go, people. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, don't reset, Pat. Here we go. Oh, I already forgot what I'm doing. You had to answer a phone call right when the plane landed, and you felt weird having a talk there. Well, there you go. You got that self-awareness. Oh, I managed to get too much height somehow. You stick your tail. There you go, Suze. That's a really nice thing to do. That's a really nice thing to do. If only we all did that. Have the phone at full blast? Isn't that weird? I think it's an old people thing. I do think it's an old people thing. I could be wrong, but that's my feeling on it. Can't use your phone with the volume up? You don't think it's manually? There you go, Godfrey. Well, we're on the same page.
Oh
I feel like the first version of that was people who would just be loud talking on the cell phone in front of other people. Oh. Oh no. How am I getting too much height here? Well, the answer is the note block must be higher up than it's supposed to be. So either I'm getting it too early or too late. Whoa!
Oh no!
I think I just accidentally corner boosted. I wonder if it's that twirl. I wonder if my twirl is part of the problem. Oh, you know what? I'll trade twirls. I'm keeping my twirl here, but then I won't do the twirl there, and it should equal out. What's up, Abby? Nice to see you. There it is. That's okay. We traded twirls. It was an even trade. Uh-oh, that's not right. Okay, follow the arrow next time. Progress. The spike ceiling should be high. Well, it managed to point me in the right direction one way or another, Squid, so it was effective. It made me recognize, okay, well, I must be meeting that note block while it's at the top of its flight.
Oh no!
It's true, Charles. The things I say on stream might remain family-friendly and appropriate, but that doesn't mean it's socially appropriate.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I wonder if there's any truth to my hunch that it's specific to older people.
Oh no!
What's up, Megan? Man, I am struggling with that jump. I need a new strat. Apropos means fitting in this context. Right, like appropriate. And I was saying that while it's true that the content itself is family friendly, that doesn't mean it's appropriate for it to be broadcast to people who aren't looking to watch. That's the thing. You're imposing what you want to watch onto somebody else. That's part of what makes it feel so rude. Here. Then that's a Z jump. Okay, I get it now. What's up, ZM Prim? Your husband's 28 and his phone volume mostly all the way up while watching TikTok. 28? Okay, well, that's on the young side. I'm thinking like 50 and above are the guilty parties, but there we go. There's some evidence that it is not just the oldies.
Oh no!
It is not just the oldies. We got young guys 28. 28. Full volume. Abby, you gotta let him know that's not right.
Oh no!
That ain't right. 28 is young? Well, yeah, when you're almost 40K, Rod. It's all relative in that context, because ultimately, I will admit, as a nearly 40-year-old man, it's fair to call me old in many contexts. But I was just talking about... Ooh, progress. Oh, gosh. I was just talking about this phenomenon I've noticed. Oh! Well, hold on. Abby says he doesn't do it in public, only at home. And it's totally appropriate at home. That's where it is appropriate. That boy, 28 till next Tuesday. There you go. You just turned 30. Brothers keep calling you unk. Well, that's the thing. Relative to a teenager, 30 is old. You know what I mean? And relative to a 20-year-old, 40 is old. So it's that thing. But ultimately, what we're trying to talk about, or what I keep trying to talk about, is this phenomenon of a certain group of people that will use their phone at high volume in public. That's the context. And one specific context I offered was in the bathroom. You're in a public bathroom with multiple stalls, and there's one guy in one of the stalls blasted through his phone, and you can hear every single thing he's watching. That's the context. So, with that said I have a hunch it's the older people doing that. And I meant, my age 40 and above as the older crowd, we'll say. So, that was the whole context to clear that up. I'm 19, my body's telling me I'm old. That's fair, Prince. That happens too. Thank you for the hot, Vanna. 24 starting to feel old? That's fair. Hey, it's a strange pathway as you age, people. I'll tell you from the other side, being almost 40, that there's that when you're a teenager, that's your first time you feel old. You're like, hey, get some responsibility, get my license. I can gamble, buy cigarettes, all that. Then you hit 21. Now you're really an adult. Now you can be held liable fully, alcohol, all that, right? And now, like you say, 24, 25, that might be the first time you get a little strange injuries, or you're a little more out of it than you would have thought than you would have been as a teenager. But you kind of brush it off, not a big deal. Then you get to the 30s, and that's when you start every year finding out a new issue. You got a new issue. You go, oh, I got some acid reflux now. Oh, I got some back issues now. Oh, something's going on with the knees. And so by the time you hit the 40s, you're just bracing yourself for, oh, gosh, what's the next wave? What is the next wave? That's been my experience anyway. Dave's in the 60s, never has the volume up in public. Dave, I applaud you. I hope I'm wrong. I could definitely be wrong. Megan's 42, ran out of gas and said you don't tell the adults. I don't know what that means. Kids try to turn it louder to drown out the talking from everyone. Are we talking about at home or in public, Alex? You kidding? The majority, well, Charles, you know better than anybody. I'm not great on the jokes, especially in text with no tone of voice, no sense of sarcasm, and I'm already bad at it. So it's a losing struggle trying to tell jokes in my chat, which I said a billion times. The majority of the age group you've seen having their phone volumes on full blast has been 18 to 24-year-olds. Majority of the professors don't have the volume up. Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe it's just because I'm around a bunch of older guys, and that is why I'm attributing that behavior to them. But ultimately, the behavior goes way beyond that. Very interesting. Okay, well, I'm glad I brought it up. Being in the 40s means hitting your elbow, and a few weeks later it still hurts. Yeah, that is pretty brutal, Charles. That is a little brutal. Abby's saying, okay, doesn't do it in the bathroom stall. There we go. It's becoming a common thing among a variety of age groups with blasting the volume. I guess so, Vanna. I feel like it. Listen to what I'd say, though. No, that's not true either. I can't make up my mind. You start to feel it old when the back started really spazzing out. Exactly, I'm that boy. Exactly. Trying to live healthy. There you go, K-Rod. The knees and back already hate me. I'm with you, Prince. I'm with you big time. In the 30s, you started getting allergies. Same here. Right in the early 30s. I had never had allergies in my whole life. And suddenly I did. Thanks, 30s. You already have to get the cortisone injections in the bicep tendonitis. Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry, Abby. Full-blown body hives, Fairly Dawn Pet. That's what you have to look forward to, chat. If you're not old yet, get ready. Brace yourself. My wife almost had to call an ambulance at least twice. Oh, my gosh. Jess had an ex who was in his mid-30s that would have phone conversations on speakerphone in public. Oh, that would hurt. That would hurt. Maybe it was a cultural thing. His friends did it as well. Wow. That's interesting. In public, they crank it up unless you make them turn it down. This is Alex's kids. That's interesting. Very interesting, people. I would say the people around you deserve peace. 50 here. Kidney removed, diabetes, poop. So that's the next phase for me. I'll lose a kidney, get some diabetes.
Oh no!
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Fish. Definitely not looking forward to the first colonoscopy. No, good gracious, that's not the right word, is it?
Oh no!
Yeah, that is the right. That's what you have to get when you on your 40th physical, right? Colonoscopy with the camera. Oh gosh.
Oh no!
Not excited for that one. Friend became allergic to alcohol at 34. Hasn't been able to drink any alcohol since. Allergic to alcohol? That's an interesting one. You got your appointment set. Okay, Fish, so that's it. That is right, colonoscopy. You have plenty of health issues. Your birth sister had many more, and hers didn't start until her mid-40s, which is approaching for me. Yeah, it's scary. It is scary. Are you allergic to alcohol? You can be allergic to most things. If you get a tick bite, listen to this. You could get bit by a tick and find yourself allergic to meat. That's right. You could become allergic to meat as the result of a tick bite. Fact check me, Google me, AI me. You'll find out it is true. I'm not saying it's common, but it is true. Just to make the point of just how much you can be allergic to.
Oh no!
Oh, come on, Pat. Right, it's the colonoscopy, though, right, George? The alpha gal? That's right, Susie. If I'm ever allergic to meat, you'd be cooked. I'd basically survive on only meat. There you go. Made an expansion to your collection. Got a brand new NES game, Genie. Bring it back for the Mario Maker 2. That'd be interesting. Rabies is essentially allergic to water. That's right. I learned that in the office. I'm that boy. Was watching some stuff about that. The tick spreads that is close to my area. Yeah, you got to watch out for those ticks, people. It's colonoscopy at 50. Okay, so I still got some time for that one. Maybe moving it to 45. Yeah, probably just on. They'll make that change around on my 45th birthday. It is colonoscopy. Thank you, Charles. You hit 45 last year. I had more tests and surgery in the last year than I did the rest of my life. Well, good job getting it done, Alex. I've known of people that refuse to deal with the doctor and then end up dealing with worse consequences. So good job not taking that road. That's what I don't want to allow myself to do. It's the Texas Lone Star tick. There you go. That's what you don't want to meet. You don't want to meet that Texas Lone Star tick. That's why I don't play with ticks. I do not play around with that stuff at all. Hey, I did it. Oh, I didn't, though. It's progress. 45 I have scheduled next month. There you go. I'm going to be in that same boat. Yeah, ticks are nothing to play with, people. I know a lot of the outdoorsy people will scoff at me and say, oh, yeah, it's not that bad. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. All right. We'll agree to disagree.
Oh no!
Ticks are no joke. If you're going out on that trail, get the little bug, get a little that DEET. Get a little bit of that DEET going. Oh, gosh.
Oh no!
Ticks, fleas, and mosquitoes are the worst. That's true, but of the three, I would way rather deal with fleas and mosquitoes, assuming there's no malaria in the mosquitoes. Or West Nile or any of that. Oh, I keep getting too far left. Start going to the gym, improve the energy. Nice job, Prince. If you have a latex allergy, it's very likely you are allergic to bananas and avocado. I never heard that. Gonna get Battlefield? No, I never played that. I'm that boy. But I've heard a lot about it. I know it's very popular. Don't like bugs in general. I'm not a huge fan myself. Someone got the plague? I saw that headline and didn't necessarily believe it. Terrified of ticks? Good job, Megan. I commend you. I commend you for the wisdom of recognizing ticks for the threat they are. Man, I'm still too late. You can treat it with antibiotics. It's gotta be not fun. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no!
I'd say I typically believe about 10% of the headlines I see. Maybe less. The vast majority of the time, I end up taking the time to look into it. At the very least, it's exaggerated or misrepresented. At the very least, if not completely outright a lie. But the vast, vast majority of the time, those headlines, there's some kernel of truth to it. There we go. No, he left me. The doctor's wife got a bite by a tick, made her lose the ability to walk around. It was very ill for her. This is what I'm saying, Susie. Those ticks don't play around. What's up, Mary? Oh, I'm too early. Why can't I get this down? I feel like I'm really struggling to get consistent here. There we go. Okay. Okay, that was the best run yet. Now I understand. I'm supposed to get this, and as I'm falling, I got to fall below the screen and then twirl up. Okay, now I feel better. Finally made some progress. Got to be skeptical of those headlines. Plague is terribly uncommon, not deadly nowadays. Well, there you go. I guess that's part of what makes it feel a little what triggered my suspicion is the last time I've ever heard the plague referenced as the plague was in history class. So that's the thing. Maybe the modern time version of the plague or what it's evolved to is probably not what most of us have in our heads when we imagine the plague. In fact, I saw the headline multiple times, and multiple times it was paired with the plague mask from back in the day when it was ultimate something that, yeah. What's going on, Dale? Which is actually a great example of what we're talking about here. And you got to remember, people, we live in a time when there are huge incentives to get you to click, even if it's not true. Like, it's more than ever. Headlines are made to get a reaction out of you at all costs. And like I'm saying, the vast majority of the time, it's misrepresented intentionally in a way to get you to react. George is saying several sources report that the plague victim in California is true. And again, I'm not saying there's not some truth to it, but I'm saying it's presented in such a way to get a reaction. And when's the last time you saw the plague mask? Do you know what I'm talking about when I say the plague mask? I don't want to go. The history of it's also sad, but the whole point is it's painting a picture that isn't accurate. With modern medicine, with antibiotics, what having the plague means today doesn't mean you're putting on that mask. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's presented in such a way to get you, oh my gosh, at the expense of giving you the full picture. That's what I'm saying. But again, I'm not saying it's entirely untrue. I'd say most of it has some kernel of truth, and that's part of what makes it so compelling. They'll take a little thing. Yes, the long nose. Exactly, Zach. They'll take a little kernel of truth and then wrap it in the most salacious wrapping, the most salacious costume, and then present it as if this is the entire story. You see it 100 times every day. So don't be a victim of those headlines, people. I'm telling you, the vast, vast majority of the time, can't trust them. And again, that doesn't mean there's no truth to it, but it means they're not giving you the full story with all the context, very rarely. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. We're going to get this, Prince. Don't you worry. Abby believes in me as well. Now we have a better idea of what we're even trying to do. Wait a little bit here. Boom. Waited too long. It's also just precise. That's also part of what's going on here. Oh, buddy. Oh, it's too late. Set out monetize. They have access to a vast amount of information, but finding the truth can be more difficult because of things like what you're describing. Exactly, Squid. Squid, I'm so glad you just shared that so eloquently, because now I'm assured that at least for the people who wanted to understand where I was coming from, they had the opportunity to, because there it is, Squid. You just perfectly represented what I'm saying. So big shout out to Squid1003, who made this level, people. Can you even believe it? We're going to get it, Susie. You always see types of misleading headlines and want to call them out, but even calling them out is engagement and helps them. Exactly. Well, this is what you do. When you see those headlines, hit the 3 dots on the top right of the post. It's that way on most platforms, and hide all posts from this page. I'm telling you, you do that for a couple weeks, and you'll see how peaceful your feed starts to become, because it's the same big sources that always do it over and over again. And each platform has like their top 10 most popular accounts that share exclusively that kind of stuff. Agree. Hopefully, landscape decide monetize attention, emotional reaction. Exactly. Got to be a critical thinker. Exactly. Exactamundo. Easier said than done. Easier said than done, though, because it's become like an art form. Man, I'm still too late. Still too late there. Maybe I gotta give up my twirl there. My little twirl trade here. Yeah. Yeah. I should have realized that sooner. See, that's me being stubborn. That's the result of me being stubborn. Wanting to do it my way. I should have just been willing to submit to the level's desires. Oh, gosh. That one I'm still struggling with, though. That one I'm still struggling with. Oh.
Oh no!
Chef Club? I don't know about Chef Club. There we go. There we don't go. But that, you watch. Watch how many fewer attempts result in me being too high up there. See? Right there. That's what I'm talking about. I've got to be falling at an angle if I'm going to make that jump. I've got to be, I got to come around from the left, maybe twirl into it to the right. Because I need to fall with momentum to the right. There it is, Em. You hear that sunshine music? You got to love that, Taylor. You got to love that sunshine music. Oh, and you know, I think the level design could accommodate one twirl there. Raise the spikes would not affect the difficulty at all. I don't have a problem with it. Let the record show. And I'm pretty quick to complain in that way. Oh, look, I just did it again. I'm pretty quick to complain in that way, but ultimately, maybe it's just because it's been like 2 weeks now of your levels where now I just sort of get it. Oh! Not a great example. That attempt, anyway. Okay, I'm not gonna do any twirls. I'm going twirlless. I think that should guarantee it. I must be getting a little extra height somewhere, or maybe it's me waiting longer there. Oh, see, that was good. Did you? I didn't look that good, but I had the right idea. I have to be falling to the right. I don't think I can afford a twirl there, though, because I don't want to stall and allow more time for the thwomp to move right to left.
Oh no!
All right, we got this. Oh, we don't get this.
Oh no!
Every time I watch you do levels like this, I'm in awe. My brain can't register where to go, how to do it. Shout out to you and how you think. Thanks, Alex. That was nice of you to say. Don't you spin up through the saws after you get the power up? Oh, it's another force damage? I was thinking I was avoiding the... What's up, Tin the Man? Thank you for the heart and the sign there on TikTok. Maybe it's force damage. Okay, good eye, Alex. So maybe it mirrors this part. See, this was the first time we saw this, where we're intentionally taking damage to stop our momentum. So let's try that. I didn't even notice. I 1000% assumed it was don't take damage on the moving thwomp. The spot might be force damage. So so the part that I'm confused about is, where am I heading? What am I trying to do? If I was to take damage on any of this, I'm just going to fall. Like force damage onto the thwomp? That doesn't sound or feel right. Oh, it's too fast. Force damage, land on the thwomp, and then no block up. What's up, Kyle Boronsky? Up to the left. Go up and to the left after getting the helicopter. Go up there, a red coin to the left of the screen. A red coin? There's a red coin to the left of the screen. Okay, so we're getting there. Airline replied to the message. Wonder if they read all the messages. Did not address the heart of the matter. Oh, sorry about that, J-Man. Okay, I gotta find the red coin. Oh, that was close. I see all these red coins. Oh, I saved it. Over there. I'm going left? I see the red coin. It's right here. I'm trying to figure out where I'm taking damage. And I get the power up right down here. I fly up. And as soon as I hit one of these saws, I'm going to start to fall. So if my goal is to get over here, I need some way to make this movement. I'm down here, get the power up. I can blast up. I take damage. And then I'm waiting for a note block to come along, maybe?
Oh no!
Could you ground pound cancel and let the thwomp go by? I don't know. Is Squid here to ask? Yeah, well, I think this is from 2019. So I got the sense that Squid doesn't necessarily remember exactly how it's done, that they're just watching and remembering. Huh. Yeah, and Squid did say something about the thwomp. What did Squid say? Force damage, land on the thwomp, and then a note block up. Okay, so let's try that. What's up, Bjorn? Are you a real person? The thwomp is definitely there for a reason. Okay. There we go. We're back to the thwomp. Jump through the saws. I'm not sure, Jordan. If the beast clear, if the beast clear, is there a clear video? Not necessarily, because he streamed a lot of levels as well. Like this. I missed the red coin.
Oh no!
Well, that was something. The part that doesn't feel right, once I'm on the thwomp, it feels like there's something I should do right away. I feel like I need to be up here sooner. Like the idea that I'm just taking damage multiple times down here doesn't feel right. Damage boost down for the red coin. It's just getting up there. That's where I'm struggling understanding wise. What is the intended method of getting up there to even get the red coin? From here, from this point, this is where it feels like I should be able to do something right here. Squid is a genius, George. I agree. I love Squid. So once I'm here, this is where, and see, we have our little indicator. We're doing this right. But now I need to get up here. I obviously can't flutter up there. There's not enough room for a triple jump. Spin jump off the thwomp. That's interesting, Fairly Dod Parents. There is space to do that. But it wouldn't give me enough height. But let's try. See? Not quite enough height.
Oh no!
Oh, gosh.
Oh no!
Oof. Oh, too far right. What is it, chat? What can I try? I'm trying to, like, generate ideas of different things to try, but I'm stuck with that same exact thing. If I'm... Is there maybe a different timing for me to land on it? Here we are. Can you spin and land on the thwomp and keep the power up? No. That's impossible. We can at least rule that much out because there's no way to reinitiate the jump while you're in the air, and you definitely have to be in the air to get that power up. There's nothing below you. What's up, Adeline? So once from here, I just don't know what else to try. We know the spin jump ain't gonna work. I think you're doing going too fast in the second part to let the flying notes get there. Oh, maybe that's it, Vico Game. Big shout out Vico Gaming. But even then, what am I gonna do?
Oh no!
Even then, leave the. What does that mean, Con? It said leave the cup of bat. That's the answer. If you retype that, maybe I'll have a chance at understanding. Can you twirl through the saw blades? No. You don't need the Goomba on the blue platform before right away. Thab has a clear vid. Okay, Squid found it. You don't need the Goomba on the blue platform before right away. What? You don't need the Goomba on the blue platform before right away. What? You don't need the Goomba. There's a Goomba on the blue platform. So let's start there. I already can't picture a Goomba on the blue platform. So let's get to a Goomba on a blue platform.
Oh no!
Leave the Koopa alive to jump. The Goomba falls onto the thwomp. Okay, I've got to leave. That's what Bjorn was trying to say. No, Bjorn, you keep spamming the same thing. Bjorn, you're going to get banned. You keep saying the exact same. Well, hold on. I should ease up a little bit. Just super suspicious, Bjorn. I don't know what you're doing. You're just asking everybody in my chat the same exact question and nothing else. Okay, Con had the right idea. Sorry, Con. You were telling me there's a Koopa that I have to leave. And there we go. Fairly Dog Parents saying the same thing. It was not even registering to me.
Oh no!
And it still isn't. I was never even doing it consciously. Oh my gosh. Here's this. Here's a blue platform. Oh, here's the Goomba. This is the Goomba. Okay. Aha. Yes! Oh, that's not that. And that. Okay. Here we go. I did not put that together at all. Thank you, chat. Oh! First time I did that. There we go, Alex and Fairly Dog Parents. There we go. Oh my gosh! It's unbelievable how many ways I'm finding to mess up this beginning. I'm becoming a professional beginning messer-upper. Not the profession I thought I'd choose, and now I'm too early. See what I'm saying, bro? This is like my 100th attempt, and I'm still making that exact same mistake. Oh my gosh, Pat. This now I've literally invented a new problem where I'm not getting enough height. First 100 attempts, not once did I not have enough height. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose my mind, bro. The Goomba thing is unintuitive. Well, Squid, it's one of those things where I'm nothing to go by. I have to prove my skill. No, I've already proven my skill. If you can get over 1,000 in no skip endless expert, you've proven it. That's my opinion. When it comes to Mario Maker 2, if you can get 1,000 no-skip clears in Endless Expert, you've proven it. You're legit. You are legit in my book.
Oh no!
Okay, close. I'm sorry, Bjorn. Yeah, I was so confused, bro. You didn't. You. This is what you gotta understand, Bjorn. You probably already left. But 9 times out of 10, if someone comes into my chat, they never say anything to me. They only start calling people out by name in the chat, and you're asking the exact same question about the game. It's super suspicious. And 9 times out of 10, it's a scammer or a spammer. So that's all it is, Bjorn. This is part of why I recognized and said, wait a minute, maybe I'm wrong. Give you a chance. So sorry about that, Bjorn. You just unfortunately did incredibly suspicious behavior without maybe necessarily realizing it. Or you just have a great excuse. One way or the other, I apologize. There we go, Zach. We got the 1,000. We proved it. God. But I okay. Oh, gosh.
No!
You haven't left. Okay, Bjorn. Well, it's a great game. Ask me. Ask me the question. I'm the one to ask. Well, now it sounds like a pride thing. It's really not. Oh,
Oh
gosh.
no!
What's the question you keep asking? It's up here. How long have you been Oh my goodness, Bjorn! I totally misread it. I read it too quickly. Bjorn, I'm so sorry. I thought you were tagging Samuel in the chat because there is a Samuel on Facebook, but Samuel must be your son. You were saying Samuel, your son, is wondering how long I've been playing Mario Maker. And then it's twice in a row. Okay. I'm so sorry, Bjorn. I 100% got that wrong. Samuel wonders how long you've been playing Mario Maker. Samuel! Big shout out to Samuel. Big shout out, Bjorn. 100% got that wrong. Sorry. I've been playing Mario Maker for 5.5 years. And it's my favorite video game on planet Earth. Over 30 million levels in the game. Can't recommend it enough. And I apologize. Oh! That's the other thing. I don't do myself any favors by... Oh, by reading the chat so quickly. He is your son. There we go. I figured it out. Now I got you, Bjorn. There you go, Simon. I'm still going. This thing is giving me a run for my money. Oh, my goodness. I'm alive. Nice. Hey, all right, progress. Clumsy believes.
Oh no!
I can't believe that. Oh, gosh. I can't believe that. It's going to be an 8-hour stream to beat this level. You ain't kidding, Jordan. We're making progress, George and Adeline. You see it. Thank you for the heart, Kiwi. Oh, my goodness, this beginning, bro. It must be that I'm just enough not focused that, and it's just precise enough, or an easier way to say it, it's just precise enough that it requires like 5% more attention than I'm giving it. So that's why I'm consistently failing it. So, Pat, watch. Let's just focus. Let's just actually focus. Look at this. Okay. Oh my gosh! Oh, buddy, you do not want to bonk here. Oh. I think we might have done it, chat. It's looking good. Where we going? Where are you taking me? Back to the beginning. We have the key. We have the key. Oh. You're free. There we go. Unbelievable level. Squid, what a journey. What a journey. There you go. Market Lobster checked it out. Shout out to Market Lobster over on TikTok. There we go. That was unbelievable. Back at the beginning. There we go. Jordan, George, Adeline, Alex, Mary, Clumsy, Erica, and Simon. There we go. And the Beast holds the world record with 13 minutes. Wow. Oh, my good gracious, chat. There is a small piece of me tempted to... I think I'm going to give 5 minutes of attempts to see if I can get the world record. As long as it stays fun, I'm going to keep... I'll give it a shot. But I do think clearing it again, could be faster. I don't remember this part now. And you got to remember, the timer doesn't truly start until I hit the checkpoint, as far as the world record goes. So we kind of get low pressure. It's low pressure until we hit the checkpoint. Then the pressure is on. Oh, too late. It was still very enjoyable. Well, the fact that I'm even considering going back for the world record can assure you that I enjoyed it. Oh my goodness! A bounty! If we could get the world record. You're unbelievable, Clumsy. Always trying to keep it exciting around here and be very supportive to me. So thank you, Clumsy. We figured out we want the third bounce. Makes this timing easier while we're waiting for the power up down here. Remember that? Okay. And now we just need a little speed with it here. Oh. Almost. Okay, we should have it within the next 3 attempts. That's very sweet of you, Clumsy. Thank you again. Pat. No! Oh, my goodness. Will I do Silk Song streams when it releases in less than 2 weeks? I don't think so. George, thank you for the 200 stars. Hold on, George. Thanks, George. No. What's my favorite Mario and level? Samuel's wondering. My favorite Mario is Mario. Like my favorite Mario game, I bet. This one, Mario Maker 2. This is my all-time favorite video game, Mario game, all the above. But if I can't pick this one, it's either Mario 64 or Super Mario World. My favorite level. Oh, I can't pick a favorite level. I can't even pick a favorite level creator. I'd say I have at least 50 different level creators in this game, this one included. Oh, gosh. That make my favorite levels in the game. Cry for Help definitely comes to mind. An unbelievable level creator. Supernova. A genius. Kelly. Oh. What's up, Rafaela? Alex, go Mario 3. It's a great choice. I think that's probably what my boy Justin Sells would say. We got it, Fairly Dod Parents. Now we're going to get the world record, but it's been just long enough since I got the beginning that I'm failing. We're almost there, though. We're nearly there. Oh, man. Now, remember, Pat, you found a way to make that easier. If I slow down, it's counterintuitive to me because I'm always trying to speed it up. No, I bonked. Okay, but again, remember, people, the good news is the pressure doesn't really start until we have the checkpoint. Because every time I'm restarting the level, the timer goes back to 0. But once I hit the checkpoint, every attempt adds time to the timer, essentially, as far as the world record is concerned. No, I thought you had it, Pat. I thought you had it.
Oh no!
What's my favorite Mario Kart character to race with? Well, Mario Kart 64 was my favorite Mario Kart, and I was always Peach. I was always Princess Peach. Now, in the later Mario Karts, can I make this? In the later Mario Karts, I was usually either Mario or Yoshi. But my original character was Princess Peach. That was a good save. I think I'm doing this part faster than I should. Look it! The thing never even came out. You go Waluigi or Luigi? Those are good choices, Prince. I will admit that I was expecting to get this first part in the first 5 tries. Oh. I did forget just how difficult it was. But I do think we are going to get it, just not quite in 5 tries. I'm going to stick to my model that as long as we're having fun with it, I'll keep it going. But if it gets to be tedious, I'll move along. Here we go. There we go. That was encouraging.
Oh no!
That's better, though. Even though that didn't look better, because it was slower, I think that's what's going to make it easier to get the power up. Right, I started by saying 5 minutes. We'll give it 5-minute feeler, basically, Alex. It's going to give it a little 5-minute feeler. But that was assuming I would have made it to the second section in 5 minutes, which turned out to be entirely wrong, as we could see. So now I'm going to just be guided by, as long as I'm having fun with it, we'll keep it going and give it a real chance. What did I changed something. I'm ruining it somehow. I'm not getting the power up anymore. What am I doing wrong? Maybe it was the shell wasn't there? No, Pat! Okay, well, that's progress. That is progress. I think you're going too fast, and I'm off-screening the notebook. Maybe that's it? Now I've done it too many times. My timing's all wrong now. See what I mean? I may, you know what? Maybe I think if I don't get it in the next couple of tries, and by it, I mean the first section.
Oh no!
I'll give it 3 more tries. If I don't have the checkpoint in the next 3 tries, then we'll start tomorrow's stream with this world record. Unless I get it right now. Okay, now I'm good. Yes, chat. Yes. Okay, now the pressure's on. Now we gotta really do it. Okay. All right. What's up, Gerald? You're just in time trying to get this world record. The timer has begun. I've got about 10 minutes. I've got 10 minutes of attempts before I will have lost my chance at the world record. Come on now. Come on now. No! That was it, chat. That was it. The height didn't work. I must have been there too soon or too late. That was such a good run, chat. I thought that was it. I thought I had it right off the bat. That's what I was hoping for. Oh, I ruined it. How did I ruin that? It was so good up to there. Oh, we might be locked in. No, it happened again! I'm too late. I must be too late. It must be I'm taking too much time on the Goombas. It must be the Goombas. Blame it on the Goombas. Ugh. Oh. Nice save. There we go. Okay, now let's make it count. Be efficient with the Goombas, Pat. No! Too late. Stall longer? Yeah, I think it's the Goombas. I think I was doing full jumps on the Goombas. Okay, time is of the essence here, chat. We've probably used 5 of our 10 minutes on attempts so far. Maybe a little less. Because the world record's 12 minutes. Uh-oh. I did an extra twirl. No! My thing was gone. Come on, Pat. That was close. No! Come on, Pat! Come on. The pressure's on. Don't start doing that, please. It's going to get me in my head. Oh, no. I'm ruining the beginning now. I don't have time for this. World record-wise. I'm ruining it. I keep trying to compensate either way. Going earlier, going later, going... Now it should go later. And try not to go too late. Okay, that was actually perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay, come on now. Come on now. Go! Oh, buddy. Woo. Come on now, clean path. No! I'm trolling myself now. Okay. Yes! And there it is. That should be world record.
Oh, yeah.
We snuck it through at the end. Oh, my gosh, chat. Show it to me. Oh, wow! I was wrong. We still hadn't even hit 4 minutes total. There it is. And thank you so much, Charles. Coming through the stars. The star drop is for you. Thanks, Charles. Sorry about that, J-Man. I'm sorry you're having a rough one with that travel. Thank you, Clumsy Susie. Squid1003 was here to see it. Charles, Erica, J-Man, Spacer, Yaya, and Jess. There we go, Fairly Dog Parents. That was awesome. That gets a wow from me. Chat, thank you so much for being here. We'll be back tomorrow with more squid levels, I believe. We're really getting down to the nitty-gritty, though. Here's another one. Same situation. The Beast with the only world record, the only clear. Over 1,000 attempts. Might be even more difficult. But I don't think we have too many after that. Okay, well... Yeah, we got a couple tough ones left. And look at this. Yeah, we do. We got a couple tough ones left. And thank you, Clumsy, for the support. You're unbelievable. Coming through on Venmo with the Bounty M. You're unbelievable. You are unbelievable. Thank you for the support. You are amazing. Thanks for the support.
Thanks for the support.
All right, chat. Thanks so much for being here. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow sometime. Probably on the earlier side, but possibly on the later side. We'll see. Hope to see you then. I hope you have a great, safe weekend. I can't wait to hear more about the Bigfoot Festival that's happening soon. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, or therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside. Find a way to move that you don't dread. Can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you. If you're struggling right now, know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can get very overwhelming and hit you with some wild lefts and rights, ups and downs, twists and turns, traumas and tragedies, and have you feeling like, oh my gosh, everything's completely ruined. Everything's a mess. It's a disaster. Nothing's ever going to get better. Nothing will be the same without this person, place, or thing that I've lost. Very, very valid feeling, but it's going to lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions. Because the truth is, there's some great stuff coming your way in your life. I can't tell you what. I can't tell you when, but I can tell you it does exist. And one of the worst parts about being really anxious, really depressed, is being convinced it doesn't exist, or that even if it did happen, it wouldn't make any difference because everything's so ruined. There's no coming back. That's how it feels, but it's not true. It's valid but untrue. And even that sounds simple, but it's very tough to hold that in your mind, that I'm not going to beat myself up for feeling this way, but I'm also not going to give in to the tendency to spiral right down. It can feel like it's got to be one or the other. Either this is real and it all is this bad. Whatever. Ultimately, I'm great at overcomplicating everything. That's a skill of mine. Ultimately, I'm just trying to encourage you, let you know, if you can, in the moment of feeling that anxiety, that depression, be able to say, wow, I'm really depressed right now. Whoa, I'm feeling really anxious right now. Makes it a lot easier to detach a little bit from the conclusions you're going to draw of like, oh my gosh, maybe it's not the end of the world right now. Maybe, you know what I mean? In the moment, it feels real, but if you can recognize your own emotional state, especially with depression and anxiety, it definitely makes it easier to detach a little bit. It doesn't take it away and it doesn't make you think so differently, but the way in which you are affected by your thoughts and conclusions, it eases it up a little bit. And I'm telling you, when you're really torturing yourself, especially internally, mentally, in a way that it feels like other people don't understand, even just a little bit of easing it goes a long way, because it can really be a dark place. So, if any of that resonates with you, know that I'm rooting for you. If you need a little family-friendly escape, I got you covered with thousands of hours of gaming content scattered across the internet, so make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me, and I hope to catch up with you Probably on the early side tomorrow, but maybe on the later side. We'll see. Until then, have an amazing rest of your Friday night. Stay safe out there. And good luck finding Bigfoot for the people going to the festival. All right. Bye, everybody.